What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost, Episode 10, the season finale. This is the recap. So tonight, we're going to talk about it, man. And I want you guys, if you're in the chat, if you are tuning in for this premiere right now, go ahead and smash the like button. Let me know how you felt about the latest episode of Power Book 2 Ghost. And I'm going to tell you right now, it definitely lived up to its expectations, in my opinion. It was my favorite episode of the whole season thus far. And I can't wait, man. I cannot wait to season 2. I think they did a hell of a job building up for season 2. And Tariq, he took it to a whole nother level. He showed Tasha, he showed everybody around him that he is not a little boy anymore. He is a killer as well. He is the danger as well. Now let's begin the recap. I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points. If I miss anything, you guys let me know. Now, the episode begins off with your boy Rico. He's returned. And of course, it seems like Lorenzo has set up something for them to continue business. But of course, Monet, she ain't going for that. She is not going for that, especially after what happened to Drew. And Rico, he's talking all types of crazy to Monet. I mean, he's very disrespectful. And he's pretty much just flirting with her, disrespecting her. And she pulls the strap out and she eliminates the connect. It's crazy because I thought Rico was going to be in this for the long run. Some people believe he was kind of killed off kind of quick. I was like, man, okay, no more Jackie Long. We're not going to be getting him anymore. But Monet felt like he needed to go because he did entirely too much when it came to Drew. And of course, you already know Lorenzo felt some type of way about this because he kind of set all this up for them to continue to run business with this guy, right? Now, Monet, she's still kind of tripping out because she does not know where Officer Ramirez is at. She's talking to Diana and she's like, man, it's not like him to respond. Something is definitely not right. And she wants to know the truth about it. Now we get to the Black Ranger. I mean, I thought your boy Kane was about to morph out there. He's up here hiding the body, and with the body of Officer Ramirez, he's doing something completely different with this one. He's getting rid of the body instead of chopping it up, right? And of course, your boy Kane decides to keep the weapon. You guys let me know about that, man. He decided to keep this weapon, which later on in the episode, Tariq, of course, comes up with a game plan to use this weapon for a potential setup, right? But Kane is on one, man. He's losing his mind. The dude looks out of it. And in the whole episode, he was slipping up, in my opinion. Now we get to your boy Ev. Ev is done turned into Zeke. He's up here letting everybody know the truth. I mean, these guys is just telling everything. And luckily, Professor Milgram kind of guided him back to reality. She didn't really want him to tell the truth because she's trying to protect Zeke and, of course, herself. And she doesn't want this getting out. Now, Jabari is pretty much on the same thing. He doesn't really want to take this information that Ev is giving him about Drew and stuff like that to Sam Santana until everything is 100%. And he wants to, of course, help out Tariq later on in the episode. Now, your boy Zeke, he's returned. And y'all was killing this boy on Twitter, talking about his facial expressions. Why is he tweaking like that? And of course, Jay Kelly is watching. He's like, why are they that close? Something is not right. So you already know what Jay Kelly gonna do. He gonna investigate. Now, of course, Professor Milgram, she's able to calm Zeke down, tells him it's gonna be okay because Zeke wants to know why she told the cops about everything. And she tells him, don't worry, she's gonna handle this. Now, Jay Kelly, he's looking up Zeke's whole lifestyle. He puts two and two together. He understands that Zeke is connected to the Tejadas family. And of course, he sees the picture of Drew right next to Tariq in the whole Tejada family. So now your boy Jay Kelly is going to be using this information to get to, of course, your boy Tariq later on in the episode. Now, Drew has returned and he is recovering. He's not dead yet, but I'm telling you right now, Drew will definitely get worse. He would definitely be more dangerous in season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost. And he's having a conversation with Kane because Kane just came to visit him. He wants to know why Kane is doing what he has done. Kane, of course, is blaming everything on Tariq, and Kane tells him he took out Officer Ramirez. Drew was very upset. He's like, dude, I can't believe you did this. You're that dumb. And I can't even believe that you're teaming up with GTG after Little Guap put a gun to Zeke's knee and tried to kill them. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. And he's just pissed off at Kane. Kane is just losing it. None of his family wants to even be around the dude. Now we get to the court case, right? Your boy Tariq, he showed up and he showed out. As in the predictions, man, everybody pretty much predicted this, that Tariq will expose Cooper Saxe. And he did not waste any time. I mean, they kept asking him questions about him and his mother being at Club Truth, and Tariq would not listen. He was planned on just destroying Cooper Saxe. And he kept saying, you was there. You know what I'm saying? I saw you there with a gun. And then he said, you drugged me. You had somebody following me. You seen Riley. She was about to tweak out. She was scared because she did not want to be caught up there, right? Cooper Saxe messed up. Tamika, she came in clutch with this case within helping Tariq out. He was going for the kill on the Cooper Saxe. It's nothing that he could have done. It didn't matter what the judge was saying. It didn't matter how many questions Cooper Saxe was asking. The way that Tariq was attacking him and making it seem like Cooper Saxe was dirty, which he is, no one cared. All they cared about is what Tariq was talking about. And it made it more interesting. The jury is just looking like, okay, Cooper Saxe, why were you there? Why did you drug this college kid? Like, what is going on? So, of course, they have to go to the back. You know what I'm saying? Because this cannot resume. So, of course, Cooper Saxe is pissed off. The judge, she's like, look, I know you guys ain't been working together. Something is going up. Now, your boy, Stephen Ott, he came in there on one. He told the judge to get on out, especially if she wants to, keep her job. And he pretty much said, look, we just going to drop all of this because Cooper Saxe has messed up. He's drugging a college kid. He's working with Davis McLean. I mean, it's unethical, of course. Davis McLean, he doesn't really care because he can kind of smooth over this and make a deal. And this is exactly what happens. Cooper Saxe has pretty much lost his job. It's over for him. Now, all Tasha has to do to get out is to say Tommy Egan is the one that did this. And of course, name off everybody in his organization. Now, Tasha, of course, she is kind of hesitant at first, but then she agrees to do this. Tasha will be a free woman. But Tasha's game plan is to just run. Tasha don't want to even mention Tommy Egan's name anymore. She wants to just get away with Tariq and her kids and get up out of there. They're going to put her in witness protection, but not Tariq. So Tasha and the kids will be in witness protection. Well, at least Yasmin, of course. And that's it. That's it. Tariq is on his own. And Tasha is trying to tell Tariq what to do. And you can already see earlier on in the episode that Tariq was like, I don't know about that. You want me to run and leave and stuff like that? I ain't really trying to be doing that. Tasha is scared for her life. She knows Tommy Egan is coming to get her. She's scared, right? Then we get to your girl Riley. She's going to Brayden. She's telling him that Tariq is this, Tariq is that. You can't trust him. He will say anything to get what he wants. That's exactly what she would do, right? Now, regardless of what she was saying, she was kind of telling Brayden the truth, which Tariq confirmed later on in the episode that she is kind of telling the truth, that whoever gets close to this kid, bad things happen, and that you can't really trust him. Now Brayden, of course, dismisses Riley. He doesn't want anything to do with her, right? Anything to do with her. But we know in season 2, she will be back most definitely, in my opinion. Now we get back to Zeke. Look at his face. Like, why is he making these facial expressions? I just don't get why he be tweaking out like that. He tells Tariq, look, man, I told you to stay away from my Aunt Monet. You better watch your back because I'm telling you, from the looks of it, all this stuff might go down with these interviews and they may come looking for you, man. So hopefully everything is good. Now, Zeke has a conversation with Diana, and Diana is telling him, look, you better watch out for Kane. He killed Officer Ramirez, and 9 times out of 10, he's coming for you. So you better watch your back. He's on one. He is crazy. We can't really trust him. Now, as I told you in my final predictions, I wasn't really concerned about Tariq and Kane going at it because I know Tariq knows how to neutralize Cane. He proved that earlier on in the season, what he's able to do to Cane when the two encounter each other. Now, Brayden, of course, he's talking to Tariq, and he wants to continue to run product, of course. He wants to keep pushing, but Tariq, similar to how Tommy and Ghost was, tells him, look, he can't really do this right now. It's kind of hot, and maybe that Brayden could be the one to run this. Brayden says this is what he loves to do. He finally found something that he's good at, similar to Tommy and Ghost, right? And if you guys noticed, Tariq has on the same outfit that Ghost wore in the original Power. I don't remember what season it was, but Ghost had on that exact same outfit. Now, Jay Kelly is back, and he made the biggest mistake of his life right here because he thought he had all the information. He thought he had everything. And he decided to tell Tariq he knows exactly about him. He knows he's selling drugs. He wants to use him in his book. He wants his consent, of course. He wants Tariq to allow him to write about him. And Tariq tells him he doesn't know about that. But, of course, he makes Tariq agree because he doesn't really have a choice because he can pretty much expose him. He knows entirely too much. Now, Sam Santana, of course, he's not going to be in a whole lot of power as a regular as of right now because he is very busy in real life with his TV show, The Boys. But I got a feeling he will return down the line. Now, Tasha, she decides to go and talk to Monet because Tariq, of course, he wanted to know, if they're going to be running, what's going to happen with Monet. Now, Tasha wants to buy out Tariq. She doesn't want anything to do with the drug game, which the majority of the fans kind of predicted that all this stuff that Tasha has gone through, or at least seen Tariq go through, she cannot handle this anymore. She doesn't like the pressure. Monet is pretty much like, nah, he works for me. I own him. And that's it. The two go back and forth about kids and stuff like that, about, how they made their kids a monster. And then next thing we know, your boy Big Al gets popped. And we already know what time it is, right? Big Al catches a bullet. And y'all know your boy Tommy Egan out there. Now, to everybody that was saying that Tommy Egan wasn't going to return, well, he is here. I mean, I told you guys since the beginning of the season that Tommy Egan will return. You've seen him in this episode, and he killed it. Now, Tasha is definitely scared for her life right now. She has to go talk to Tariq. She's telling Tariq, look, we got to go. Pack your stuff up. Let's go. You want this kid to pretty much drop everything. He's in school. And you want to control everything, but you're not realizing that Tariq, he's not a little boy anymore. She's talking about how Tommy's a killer. Tariq is like, look, I'm a killer too. I'm bad too. It reminded me, of kind of like Breaking Bad because when Walter White was saying, look, I am the danger. Like you talking about everybody else is bad. Everybody else is coming to get me. But you're not realizing that I am the one that they should be fearing. And Tariq put that into Tasha. And Tasha had to understand, as you saw, she stepped down. And that was excellent camera angles. Tasha sat down and she understood that Tariq is in charge and that Tariq is not a little boy no more. He's going to do exactly what he wants to do. And of course, he's going to call Jabari, Jay Kelly, and try to get some money because he wants to protect his mother at the end of the day. Tariq does not plan on running. He wants Tasha to get up out of there to protect her, right? Now, we get to your boy Lorenzo and Monet. They're talking about Cane. They're talking about Officer Ramirez. And Monet takes the advice of Tasha pretty much that, look, we go through a whole lot as mothers, and how long are you going to be looking out for your husband? And Monet pretty much throws that in his face like, look, you the one got caught. You the one messed up. I'm running this out here. Cane is the problem. We have to fix this. We have to find out where Officer Ramirez is at and what really happened. Where the hell is Cane? And Cane is busy, right? Busy clapping cheeks. Cane is always clapping somebody's cheeks. That little thotty thought that he found in the very first episode, she's back. And Monet busts right in while the clapping is happening. And Cane is looking crazy. Look at him. I mean, he's like, what the hell is going on? Now, Monet, of course, comes in. She pulls the strap out. She's asking him all these questions. What happened to Officer Ramirez? Why are you doing what you're doing? And, of course, Cane is like, well, I had to take care of business. Now she's even more pissed off. She tells Cane, look, she can't trust him. You know what I'm saying? She trusts Tariq more than she trusts her own son. And this hurted Kane. Kane is looking like, man, I can't believe you just said that. He's hurt. He already hates Tariq. And he wants Tariq out the picture. And then to hear his mom say she trusts Tariq more than him, that really hit Kane hard. So of course his motivation to take Tariq out is at an all-time high. Now, we get to one of the great moments of the episode, and Tariq decides to approach Tommy Egan. And you guys let me know what you think about Cash, his return. Do you believe that Cash will be in the future of Power Book 2 Ghosts? I think Cash is definitely going to come back into the Power universe. And if he finds out Tasha killed his mom, I'm telling you, it's going to be bad news for somebody, especially if Cash gets into the game with Kadeem. It's going to be crazy. Now, Tommy Egan returns. They was playing Mini-Man. The dude had a hell of an intro. He tells Tariq, look, I'm coming for your mom. The only reason I'm not touching you is because I respect your dad. I'm going to fulfill his wishes and not take you out. But I'm coming for your mom no matter what. Tariq is trying to talk him down, tells him he has a game plan to pretty much take all of this away, and it will be no strings attached. He doesn't have to worry about the police and the boys on him. And Tommy's like, look, all right. But he also tells Tariq he wants all the smoke, because Tariq says if you keep coming at my mom, all it's going to do is get worse. Tommy's like, man, well, I want all the smoke. Tommy Egan was on one in this episode, but Tommy listens to Tariq because he wants to know this game plan that he has to clear out everything. But we know deep down inside, Tommy Egan, he's going to continue to comfort Tasha no matter what. Now, your boy, Cooper Saxe, a.k.a. Nancy, he is clapping some cheeks. He's clapping Jennifer's cheeks. And Davis McLean lets him know that Tommy Egan is back. And, of course, he's stolen his mom's BMW, who, of course, she got that insurance plan on the BMW. She got a brand new BMW. And Tommy Egan, he took it for a spin. And Jennifer's like, man, okay, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Cooper Saxe is clapping her cheeks. He's finally got a scene with a chick. And he tells her, look, you got to go handle some business, right? And, of course, we know what the game plan is, because Tariq has set up this game plan with Tommy Egan. And the game plan is to pretty much make it seem like Tommy Egan is dead, which we know was not about to happen in this episode, because we already know Tommy Egan has his own spinoff. So, of course, Tommy Egan was not about to die. They set this up very perfectly. Cooper Saxe was very pissed off. Tommy Egan is having fun, right? He's having fun driving around. This was very action-packed. He had these guys all over the place. He's tearing up his mom's car once again, and then all of a sudden, the car explodes. And everybody's like, man, what's going on with Tommy? Is he gone? But more than ever, Cooper Saxe is pissed off because this was his final opportunity to get his job back, and it is screwed up because now the car is gone and they are thinking Tommy Egan is gone as well. This messes up everything, and it also helps out with the game plan that Tariq had with Tommy. But we know deep down inside, Tommy Egan has his own game plan. He's going to still come for Tasha. Now, Tariq goes and he meets up with Jabari because he wants to get this money to give to Tasha, so that way she'll have something when she goes into witness protection. But this is something that Tariq is not telling Tasha. He's going to, of course, tell her he's leaving. But along this journey, your boy Kane comes. Crazy as Kane. Look at him. Look at his eyes. This dude is on one. He's talking about, Tariq, I knew you was a snitch. A rat always knows a rat. Look at you. And Tariq lets him know, like, man, you making a mistake. This is my professor. I mean, you kill me and this professor, 9 times out of 10, Monet is going to know it's you. You don't want to do this. They already don't want you back. And Tariq made it very clear. He says, look, I can help you get back in with your family. I can clear this whole thing up. We can put this whole murder on Officer Ramirez. He was a dirty cop. His fingerprints is on the bullets. Let me handle this. Just think for a second. And that's exactly what Tariq did. As I told you guys, Tariq, he is a master at neutralizing Kane. He can make Kane switch real quick. Kane wanted to kill him, but once Kane start thinking a little bit and thinking about the outcomes, he's like, okay, you're right. I want to get back in with my family. Killing you is pretty much taking away all our opportunities to do anything in the drug game because the connect is gone, right? Rico is dead. Now Tariq tells your boy J. Kelly Jabari, look, You pretty much made me do this. Screw your book. You shouldn't have never followed me. You made me do this. Like, are you crazy? You don't know me. Jabari is thinking that Tariq is a good kid, but no. Tariq catches another body. As Tariq told him, man, I done killed my best friend, my dad. I mean, what do you think? Like, I would kill you, especially if I need to survive and save my family. Then your boy Kane is laughing, and I think it's more of like, okay, kid, I got that respect for you. You did what you said you was going to do. So now we're going to see what's going to happen with this whole storyline. This whole Kane and Tariq thing is definitely not over, in my opinion. Now, Professor Milgram, of course, she's looking at the last email that Jabari sent her, not knowing that Jabari is gone. You know what I'm saying? He's gone, like R. Kelly. He ain't coming back, right? And it's crazy because it seems, though, that, of course, Professor Milgram was the one that was going to catch an L. But she's the one that survived, and Jay Kelly was the one that was out of here. Now, Zeke, of course, claps her cheeks one last time for the road, and then we get to your boy, Davis MacLean. Now, Davis MacLean is like, look, Cooper Saxe, how about you just work for me? I mean, you have no job anymore. You can work for me. Even though that Cooper Saxe is dirty, even though that he knows Cooper Saxe is dirty, he's willing to work with him because he knows Cooper Saxe has intel. He has a lot of experience. And as I told you guys, Cooper Saxe always finds a way to survive. I know people wanted him dead. People wanted him to go to jail, to take the L. But somehow, some way, he didn't really take a huge L at all. He kind of adapted and survived once again in Cooper Saxe fashion. Now, of course, Tariq makes that call to Tommy Egan and lets him know, look, we good. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on you no more. And, that's it. And, of course, Tommy Egan makes it seem like everything is cool. But we know Tommy Egan has his own game plan. He's like, look, I'm definitely going to take out Tasha. If you think that this whole game plan that we set up was cool, like I'm good with it, no. I'm not going to try to take you out, but your mom, she has to go. Tasha has to go. Now, the reason why Tommy wants to kill her is because Tasha mentioned his name in court. Tasha killed Lakeisha, and then Tommy gave her a chance. Remember at the end of Power Season 6, when Tommy confronted her about Lakeisha, he gave her a chance to live. Then after that, she threw his name up under the bus. She let Paz know that Tommy killed Angela. And then in court, she said Tommy killed Ghost. I mean, it makes sense for Tommy to want to take her out. And Tommy tries to, but of course Tariq knows what Tommy's up to. You know what I'm saying? He knows what Tommy would do. And the boys come and they take Tasha in witness protection. Now, Tasha can't believe this. She's at the gravesite. She's trying to say her goodbyes to Rain and stuff like that. But Tariq, thinking like his father, makes a hell of a game plan, a hell of a save. To keep Tasha safe, this is the best move that he can make. Of course, Tariq does not want to leave. As I told you guys, he never wanted to leave because he set all this up. Leaving Stansfield, leaving the Tejadas organization is something that he did not want to do. This is something that his mom wants to do. Tariq didn't want to do this. He wants to be his own man and do his own thing. But Tasha, she can't do nothing but sit there and take it. But I think deep down inside, she understands. Now, Tommy Egan, of course, he's about to beat the brakes out of Tariq. He's tired of Tariq screwing up everything. He tells Tariq he's going to continue to come for Tasha no matter what. And then all of a sudden, similar to how Power Season 2 at the end, when Dre popped up behind Tommy, Monet, she pops up behind Tommy Egan. Tommy is like, who has the balls to pull out on me? And Monet is like, look, I don't need no balls. All I need is some iron in the upper hand. And that's exactly what she needed, right? Now, I know a lot of people was pissed off about this. Some people were saying, man, they made Tommy act like a punk. But Tommy can't really do anything. He got the strap pulled out on him. He can't do too much. Now, Tommy tells Tariq, like, okay, just like your dad. You know what I'm saying? You pulling the move just like your dad. But no matter what, I'm going to continue to come at Tasha. I'm going to take her out. And Tariq, he tells Tommy, and he came in between Monet and Tommy. He told Monet, look, don't kill him. I don't want my Uncle Tommy to die. Tariq does not want Tommy to die at the end of the day. He's tired of all his family members pretty much being killed off. He wants to save him. He feels bad. And of course, Tommy Egan, he's out of here. And your boy Tariq pretty much tells him, look, maybe he'll see him later. Maybe he'll live up to his father's name. Tommy's like, nah, you would never see me again. And then he bounces. And as you can see, Drew and Diana pop up. Monet, she's talking to Tariq. She's like, okay, so you really did kill your father. And Tariq is like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I had to. I had to do what I had to do. But it's just crazy because, you know, even though I killed him, it still feels like he's here. And, you know, no matter what, ghosts never die. You know what I'm saying? So even though Tariq took out his dad and he did what he had to do, it still feels like Ghost is here. That spirit of Ghost is here. He's still dealing with this. And I believe that Monet is going to give him more respect for telling him the truth, for finding out about this. And at the same time, it's going to make her more aware of Tariq. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to kill your father, that means you are willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want, right? Monet knows this. She knows Tariq would do this. She found out in past episode when he told her he did what he had to do for his mother. So Monet knows, like, okay, this kid would do whatever he has to do to get the job done. So that respect level will be there. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, Monet is more aware, like, okay, we definitely cannot slip up on this kid because at the end of the day, he would do whatever he has to do. I mean, it's just a game. It's just respect when it all comes down to it. And overall, I believe this episode was very good. It was my favorite episode of the season. It was fireworks. You got the return of Tommy Egan. Everything came out. Of course, Cooper Saxe was able to survive. But Jay Kelly, he got what he got because he did entirely too much. Once he started talking about Tariq and talking about that book and talking about how he knew the truth, I knew his time was coming. Now, we did not get to see 2-Bit in this episode. I think they're going to still build on 2-Bit's character in Tommy Egan's spinoff, so expect to see that. Tasha, of course, will be a target. Trust me, because remember, Tasha still has to talk. She still has to talk. That's a part of her agreement. So we're going to see exactly what's going to happen with that as well. Overall, this episode was fire, man. It was fire. What do you guys think about this episode, man? Episode 10, the season finale. It felt better because this episode did not have a lot of leaks. We didn't really get no leaks like that. Now, I'm pretty sure some people did see the episode early, but major leaks, no. This is the first time in years, and I mean 3 to 4 years, that we did not get a major leak on Power at all. Now, as far as Tommy Egan's return, I already knew he was going to return because I've seen footage of him actually filming for Power Book 2 Ghost. So I already knew that he was going to be coming back. But besides that, to me, that wasn't really a big spoiler because it just made sense for him to return, to want to know why Tasha has got his name in her mouth. So that made a lot of sense. But what's going to happen next? Because Tariq, of course, he is working with the Tejadas family. The Tejadas, of course, they don't have a connect anymore. Rico is dead. So what's going to happen now? As Tariq told Kane, I'm your only hope. If you take me out, the Tejadas organization is pretty much done for. So Tariq is definitely going to try to make some moves. We know somebody that does have a connect, and that is Effie. Effie has a connect, but the question is, who is Effie's connect? And in Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2, I think we're finally going to see that those questions will finally be answered. What do you guys think about the whole Kane situation? Can he be trusted? And the answer is, of course not. I still don't believe Kane. Tariq still needs to watch him because you just don't know what Tariq or what your boy Kane is going to do. Now, Tariq did a smart move by bringing Kane in closer and making Kane believe he can trust Tariq. This is the same move that Tasha told Tariq to make when it came to, bringing in Effie, right? Tariq used that same maneuver on Kane. Make it seem like you can be trusted. The sad part is Tariq wasn't trying to screw over Kane or the Tejadas family. He was actually telling him the truth. Like, dude, I'm not trying to screw you over. Monet told me not to come for none of the Tejadas. We supposed to be working together. So if you think I'm trying to do you in, you're mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tariq was really trying to, of course, screw Kane over. He doesn't want Kane in his way, but as far as trying to take him out, that's not on his list as of right now. And I say as of right now. Down the line, of course, trust me, Tariq is an animal. He's a monster. he wants to take over at the end of the day, I believe. But along his journey, it's going to be more bodies that's going to get dropped. It's going to get more tougher for Tariq. And with his mom being on the run, it's going to get heavy. Trust me, man. This is going to get crazy in season 2. I cannot wait. Now we get ready for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. But more importantly, when we're talking about just what's coming next, Power Book 4 Force is something that we need to be looking out for. Tommy Egan spinoff. What's going to happen with him? They think he's dead. So now what's going to happen? We're going to see his journey. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. But thank you guys once again for all the support, all the love. We've been doing this thing for years, man. Years. Over 4+ years of these Power reviews. And once again, we have finished another season in this Power universe, man. And I cannot wait for season 2. I want to thank you guys for all the support and all the love. And like I said, if you're in the comment section right now, hit the like button. If you in the chat, let everybody know you up in here. Hashtag Power Ghost. And just keep supporting your boy, man. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have been with me for a long time. I appreciate all the love that y'all been showing over the years. But I will continue to give you guys more Power Book 2 Ghost content. Be on the lookout. We're going to continue to drop these videos for you guys. Tomorrow, we back at it once again. Be looking out for the content because now it's time to get ready for Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2. And also get ready for the Kanan spinoff and Tommy Egan spinoff, which all will be filming at the same time. So I want you guys to stay tuned. More Power content will definitely be coming and more videos will definitely be dropping for you guys. And I cannot wait to talk to it with you. But thank you once again for all the support, all the love, and I will continue to give you guys more content in the future. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.